All right. Good evening, and welcome to Inside Kotoko Cellbed Network. MC Jojo Addison.
Yes, I.
If you had a DJ.
If you had them.
Yeah.
If you had the D.
And run here, the two just Asantoko team no be kofi kesi.
Yeah.
Na Omakushi Akura. No more the trophy no so there.
Akochere no.
And now we are who Samba Onel. Oh, I see here.
Oh, okay.
Samba Kamara. And Fatal Seed.
Okay.
Oh, I see here. But I know the rules of Kotoko, you know.
One year.
Bear will be also being normally taller than them.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Na me hwehwe mu kire se omo de da ase kakra. Medals ne ka omo ho.
Okay.
Ti Kumapem group.
Okay.
Onyomo na aka se menye o. Na me na me.
Okay.
Because me hwehwe mu. Kumapem group. Emma Kotoko players no 5,000 Ghana cedis after almost share golden cakes.
Wow.
Now Kumapem group almost head Papa Doki Enoch. I'm Papa Noki. But my friend Enoch. Or DVL Kumase.
Oh, okay.
Team usually has almost call
Ekodanas. Oh, that's fantastic.
The Kumapem group. Aye.
Yeah.
Kumapem Honorable Prince. On fashion in the agro or UK. Or no, I think so. A founder, so a patron.
Oh, a founder.
When you say cool, no one a tibrekese. But Ghana had your papa Enoch.
Yeah.
And a Dano.
Prince Yam Common.
Okay, on a prince on command.
I come obi o NC.
Okay. Mate. And team. I mean, I much na and on the medals number to two mukom.
Okay.
Now I'm the trophy na account. Now I'm the Acquah efficacy. And now story and said 12.
Yes.
12 pepper pombe. Then I'm sure most officially Kotoko ankasa aba true. Say omobeko, which is positive. What chance obeko?
Yeah.
You'll be there.
Actually, my woman share.
Okay. Confidence over confidence also beko. TMC confidence.
Yeah.
My so my better no behind the scenes in my interviews. Watch na Kurabe Kasa.
Of course.
Kurabe Kasa.
Kasa so ebe pay more higher.
Of course. Kurabe Kasa na Kura de make sure say the future of Kotoko onsem beba.
Yeah.
IMC no omaba so body bebem and other news around
yeah.
Now after that, Thursday,
yeah,
me hona the ABC.
If you tell the con the crew
of course. Now news we are started. I'm seeing once my car. I said, "Me catch your confidence so imchanto." And me no so no went me for video na mba. Semeto. Catch any say. Me say Kotoko signing more than 7 players. Me catch say 7 to 10. Players. Say Kotoko afa 4. Na ansani ebe konsem no mukra nipa bebre say numbers ne doors 7 ne doors and I say Kotoko fa 3 bi because last time fa bebre say mo fa 2 bi minimum adventure was answer no 7 to 10 players. Will you be okay or you will say doors?
Me tete you know. I also felt say a dorsal
10 no.
Yes, I felt say dorsal, but
it you know feel say dorsal.
Now me feel say dorsal because for the past 3 seasons, Asante Kotoko signed players. Every season be almost signing players, not less than 10.
Okay.
Last season, we had more than 20 people leaving the club and almost signing by 15 at the back club. So I felt going forward, you know, at least I said what to say recruitment in Yamaso Kakra.
Okay,
but at the Emma,
let's start it. Factors Ben Emma club signing team. One said you crew my yasa come on the panel. And you season and almost signing baby, signing baby. But first and first, we need to understand the factors.
Okay.
Emma clubs assigning
players.
So for instance, in your knowledge about the game, let's not even back general transfer. Factors being a man call for signing players.
So signing players are one injury because number of players be our person or and that is why every association be in the middle of the league, you know, what me break it a be a mama say want to me and signing players be encounter. So injuries between me and what change your decision as to who to come and who to leave. That is one.
So, number one
injury.
So number one injuries. Ne say so team ne da ho. Now we checking na prepra e wo team ni
mo a.
Ana say prepra ni kura obi e pra so betimi aba no e be cha e so for obi be ship. Ana nyesa.
And a typical example is Kote.
No meba.
April.
Meba. So now let's pick Kotoko with the point one and ask ourselves, say, can the IMC justify themselves with injuries?
Yes.
To add players to the squad?
Yes. Into a more example, Kote, April, you know, now Abeka Albert Amwankwa. And that is why Kotoko decided, said, no, we need to bring somebody on. And it's a January, no more quick. And on day Ajete, is it Ajete? Ebaye. Say, yes, to me, Abbasali said, and who say you surprise Lord Acquah. On surprise, quite enough the Kotoko, any right back be. And so Ajete at least felt so much to me a use. So that is one typical example. Emma team, because a young top players. But
so,
and then
so now let's look at Kotoko. Season up here. More injuries. The fan say a bit me lead to next season. For now, miensa.
Okay.
In Isaac Minta, Tinedu, and Emmanuel Kote. So, in justifying the signings, what would then be there? Because miensa means there's all of miensa. But what people are forgetting is that on the injury aspect now, away from long-term injuries,
okay,
Kotoko played a season where almost all the players will be prior.
Yes. Yes.
And it got to a time, now the squad size was affected, and we had about 5-15 players. Now you could training be some accounts and you could 22 players, about 11. John injuries, none of them count.
Yeah.
So let's pick a word. I number say a broaden. Time so be mama sign here you have to get traffic. So Kamara in your long-term suspension. Frederick Asai Pry. Lord Amwa Pry. Kote Pry. Ajete Pry.
Tobayo Pry.
Yes. Patrick Esiru Nyanyame FFU Empra. Yeah, who's on pra na 2 days not arrested.
Minor, yeah.
Samba Pride this season.
Yes.
Ablo Pride.
Ansu Pride.
No, Ansu Michael Sifa a Pride. In team menu matches one boy a suspension. Umbo no nyama no knocks. But Tine do Pride. Blay a suspension.
Yeah.
Away from that, me pemedo honam no me medal call. Emmanuel Enchi.
Babaya ya Pride.
Emmanuel Enchi Pride. Babaya ya Pride. Che Jamna a Pride. Makatine do esu Pride. So middle no, with the exception of intim ni blade the suspension, and I be at rest and a drop of form.
Yeah.
Obi a Pride. Then attack. Kwame Puku Empra. Kwame Empra.
But about second half.
Albert Pride. Saka Pride. Peter Pride. Awuchi Pride.
Yeah.
So clearly, point number one now is injuries.
Yeah.
Could team net down. Apart from a moment the enemy to me next season. In Pennyflow who say prani more. It would team.
Yeah.
This is one options are.
All right.
Number
2, underperformance of your prospects. What of players, Abba? You expect that they will give you that performance that you need. At the end of the day, almost back home, you know, Acquah, and I say, season window never closely. But Drew Bear, middle of the season, you realize that he is not really moving into your tactical play. The whole person where you play and so there are some positions it becomes very weak. Because one, probably there are no competitions. And you know, to me, yes, and you also need somebody to augment. Sometimes when you create competitions in a team, Emma players and set up because when him say so sometimes to me so sometimes underperformance or drop of form can inform the coach or the technical people and it happens everywhere. Every team at the end of the season, obeja players kwai. One major omo kwan na one kwan pesa e free club no mu. And then omo kwan e bia pra. Obi ho no ma coach no feel say won hia no. Ono na kofa na baye but say the tactical play no abrante no entumi nsutu no. Nti obeja no team ni beja no kwan ma na ko. Yes won ya de.
So Matthias say obi a ne modern one so ani. Ye ja no kwan kofo bi ba.
Kofo bi ba.
That should be the second reason.
That should be the second reason.
And reason, no, you should got team no more reasons to do that.
Of course. Ebi wom. Make me am examples.
Yeah, ma say bodin.
All right.
And no more go. Some can say after the FA Cup. FA Cup TV.
Yeah.
And Marco a party among me boy. Because he to do be able to be. Because he bet me abo bodin.
Yes. My main call.
But no more because of drop of form. You me free got team nanka we okay.
So be a number one. Awuchi. Even though a problem, but I believe say yes, Awuchi, Eduku, Waduku Dianona, may say if Eduku is given another chance, Yamina may take a decision. But to me, Eduku didn't cabin film Finamami, but I'm considering. You see, Samina may Kotoko team depend on who comes in. And I remember Eduku Ejina and answer wako. So Awuchi, Eduku. Then Isaac Minta. Yes, because say players now host say Ubia Unko Bebia. You would always have Albert Amwa and a Kwampoku spearheading the attack of Asante Kotoko. So my bomb answer.
So right. So my Edukunim Minta kwa when be never show man.
And that means you have to bring in somebody.
Okay. To me answer way.
My bomb answer.
To 3 win and
because Kotoko up front no.
3 win and
3 way
performance.
Yes.
Beja Basi ho.
Oh no Basi dear no.
Beja Basi ho.
Basi enye performance o.
MC Beja Basi ho. From Basi atra.
Basi's performance for me is average.
To betana.
Memanatana. Apart from other issues. This season. But to be very frank with you, Basidina onye serious.
That debut.
Onye serious. Okay, fine. So I am a bonus straight.
I would straight. Do Basi now by
every one I church you. And the Basi Aduku Isaac Mintan probably a Basi.
Okay,
Nakam
4 we.
I think I'll
go be John Mokwa more than okay. A producer at the time and also. But what third reason, or the bubble reasons na can also. This one my drop off from mama injuries.
And I can say player team be before be and to augment the squad depending on the number of competitions are all. Yes.
Number of competitions also determine the number of players you need. Exactly.
So what league in Kwan will to me the 25 players. Africa. At least it's a win 30 players. I'll bet me.
As I feel Kotoko 30 no. Yeah, the injuries bemwa your players the second Kojo Mokwan.
Exactly.
Yeah, the form and bema your players the second Kojo Mokwan. And the competition ne kese. Do abebo a person body ye. Because Kotoko FA Cup nyo say next IMC ne plan here say or by film group stage and our quarter. Or person born home modern. Or person league where the third. Or person oje. Tini nyina competition meaning about 38 will league. What target be 7 were FA Cup. Then over so Africa to be some more.
Yeah.
So
you are looking at around 45 to 50
if
matches.
you are doing well.
Yes, in a season.
Because 38 plus 7 no cry 45. And I'm in a mass in 45.
34. Is it 34 matches?
I bought 34. I'll return about 38. Yeah. The 34 plus 7 is 41. So about African home and away crab you know. Now go group stage. Now the home and away crab you are. and okay on your 45.
But when you do group
stage, so about 6. Yes, I know 51 matches.
Yes.
There was a target a group stage of a year Confederation Cup, meaning 51 competitive matches for Kotoko. FA Cup
and Sansa group stage in class. Oh yeah, they were
group stage. Group stage. That is saying 51 matches. Meaning you need a deep squad.
You need
what did the entire Kotoko fat tenor in the class all complaining.
I mean with this
PR Kotoko.
No.
We me kind of make us say open. Me my MC akana they are breaking it down. MC yanko players ne mpamu omo no so no. And our players ne be pamu omo no so no. Frederick Kassar is still on signing a contract. But the contract in we. Mechanic 10 year TM.
Yes.
Fred and signing, but the contract soon we. And number 3, they've not agreed terms. What did I say?
Yeah.
Kotoko baby. Omone na can see say ebema will say, Mr. Maji say, Bema contract say, do say na account. Ebi ni ho. They've not agreed on terms. But there's still time.
Yes.
But what I say? Either there will be a mutual termination. When we not sure say termination, mutual ending. Because ebesi August. Fred ya tenase say Kotoko munyi medin free. What I say? Na ebre na aka no me fa nkope bi.
Yeah.
But the door looks like a year closed on the part of the kind that hold the but on Fred. Yeah, the Fred to number 1 place a bit free Kotoko.
Okay.
Are you disappointed?
No.
Yeah, okay.
I am not disappointed because as I know, see the management of Asante Kotoko, ayoma famudie. All right. Now talking about so my ayoma famudie no, men can say Fred Anyade no. Men betina hand can say because player no also on the right or the management a dimano. And so if you say oh mama simple, next time if you say the old mama no, it's not enough for me. He has the right to say obe demanding more. They be to me as suiting stature. Going forward, no, so it is allowed by FIFA laws a player no and you're comfortable in the team not per se or move on. He is allowed to move.
So number 1, to Frederick Kassar. Ne de ne be mutual ending. Parties ni me no. As it stands now, on Matias no matter so. Benjamin Chum, Makacho so be loan.
Yeah.
MC Obekolo.
Yeah, Obeko.
O steady crack call Accra non count. Because he's under suspension.
Yes, and chamber lift chairman.
Oh, man lift in a Accra.
Now on your free.
Number 2, second player to leave the team. Benjamin then Chum goalkeeping on. Fatau said the one of the scouts of Asante Kotoko was making a case to the technical team of Asante Kotoko say, Yama player and team Musa Ebra Winya Binda as a young keeper.
Okay.
In team penny form pe either a Division 1 team or a Premier League team and
Famano. That's very
okay, I say Mekai so be a comment section. No? Why do you let go 3 keepers? And I may chrim and I have my time no because ye di Tifo no faka on any 3.
Okay.
But no dienum our form so be kono dan Benjamin Chum. Ajete abase mu odin pushi say enya abjete 3rd choice right back. But I say MC and Neno.
But I think Ajete also will be dependent on if Kotoko will be able to sign Mahmudu.
Mahmudu is not the only right back at Kotoko. Yes.
So let me say, if Kotoko is able to have another right back, I'm sure Ajete will be shown the exit because Lord Amo Unya Bio so by in the next, let's say 3 months, Kote will be fit. And see, Ajete can't be the 4th. A team cannot have 4 players or 1 position.
They could see any. Abase more dini biya. And I name make case player no bar January. Ofia man on the buy confidence the debia on the mysterious co training but say boy ne to abo omo kan ene de oh me wa me de omo bo be mom omo kan say emma Kotoko sign but ne ntimi kan videos
okay
ope player ba kwa no mungini di player ba ko so no mungini di pa fire duku hyper boys di breme say eduku bo obo training ba jete de omo kan say enye omo kan say enye e ma na esi ogum kura frɛ no ma the pressure ba na ye polish it when we are presenting the story na ba say more din bi kan say yanya the third choice near man till January e ma na mbo.
Okay.
Now the other argument against Ajete was that MC.
Yes, sir.
Se Lord ni wompa na Blay ana Michael Sefa bo two no mpo chen de ono bono. Two na Ajete bono. Sefa any Blay boni ye chen.
Okay.
So if Kotoko come market for a second right backer, no mark of Zakaria Fuseni dia. Why don't they keep a year Sefa as a versatile centre back with me ball
right back. Okay.
Instead of Ajete clearly started. The sound common a course on Ajete.
Okay.
The baby I'm tedious. So Trano pa me tese dia ye bobo ye di Ajete aka one e menyo one.
Thank you.
Oh ni fa so.
Judy.
Cause they say no omsi Fuseni wo Ansu wo Ablo wo Blay wo and a Sefa ho. Na Sefa ni timi bo two no bo ni ye dia. And you keep Sefa because oya ha adwuma ye ha adwuma.
Yeah.
Neema Lord any right back or mo peno embe compete. Na Sefa no se bibi two omo mienu nyina ye na bo.
All right.
Right, but instead of Ajete.
All right.
Just Ajete eto esi jaso.
Okay.
Ben den. MC Mr.
Yes, sir.
Michael Chejamana who ne say
Michael Chujamina has been with Kotoko for 2 seasons. Maybe boy me ma or less we be a question no. Nanka me free one me do mfimfini one ma. Semika say all the midfielders of Asante Kotoko e woni nyina no. Se me yi ba ku free man ka me yi Michael Chujamina. He hasn't impressed me so much e wo Kotoko. 2 seasons for Kotoko and it's a bit surprising because he wasn't like this when he was at Wafa. Or Wafa no wabo. And I believe that it's the reason I'm a coach Ogun Kofan because only no. I only na ye juma pain. Our boy juma. And Oba Kotoko no first season and said second season wabo as number 8 pain. Wabo as a winger or nabo as a winger pain. Wing back ni no Abrante Nabobi. And for 2 seasons if you are not impressing, that's a team the catch also I would not begrudge anyone. The team has the right because Omunya players are is it Kotoko that was his year no. They need players who can really kill themselves. But I feel say pushy as I didn't fa. You get the point? Pushy and so as I didn't fa mame and obi eba 6 months to me proven was over to me baby. First season, second season, still the same performance. It is not improving. He is not improving. So I believe say team no kasa neya was sorry because I no look you are part of the teams and as players are I will not be surprised, especially when they have a replacement because you see I'm thinking say in team menu stronger. In team menu will start. Baba Yaya is there, Emmanuel Entry, Ewoho, and then you know him say, so Abba sign Kotoko, Jewun Swaba. So you have 4 people there now, plus Wo. Okay. And if you are looking at the pecking order, you will be somewhere number 6 or then. These the new players are also coming in. So I believe say so Okanwa. Meaning Zentina will be something there's Okanwa there. I will
set a record in the street.
Okay.
Meshishim. Michael Chejamina contract and the dab on things say asono and tesa.
Yeah, okay.
Means one will be someone for church on a Che signing 2 years.
Yeah, be on signing 2.
Che contract be September 2026.
Yeah.
Mr. Shannon Sumame. Michael Che Dramana contract be September 2026. Yamfanenka Omombeko ordinary kwada so am penny for sure faneka ho.
Okay.
For Che Dramana.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, for Che Dramana.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Tini dum ka ho.
Tini do so manenka ho.
Onka ho.
Manenka ho.
Justice Blay. Anopay Makone camp.
Okay.
It's still neutral.
Okay.
But me try akopme numre. Me try den akopme numre.
Okay.
And soundo yi kakra. Yi kakra. Ona na me tieti amona so. But ye nye ne yi.
No no so there na about performance. But BB. And ne cannot
enye confirmed. Me deal with confirmation.
Yeah.
Obia betimi aka but me mo nipa wo ntwa me ntoro. Obia say asem na ye nokre but menka.
Okay.
Menka.
Okay.
Me say bebre ye nka wa ha.
Okay.
It is omo ka jem say bibia say ni ho a my
yeah kweye nim.
So what you say?
Yeah.
Nti blade ye no. The nam from am ye nkem say Che Dramana dey amount for 2 years na so and Kotoko renew but me say o sign it 3 obewu September 2026.
Yeah.
That is next year sem. The Kotoko ne ntembe tete a compensation na Kotoko dey. Okay. Isaac Minta. Bema so does Minta bema na ko. O se bema eduku na na say o se yema na chance on. I said eduku ni Minta nyina ba the same time ni ma eduku chance ni Minta de yema na nko. MC.
Before someone answer question, just 1 minute.
Oh, 1 minute.
Yeah, 1 minute.
I
believe say going forward, no. Kotoko. I believe say Kotoko going forward, no. Players a free amanane abo Ghana Premier League win Acquah no, they should have a second look at them. Me the basic probably will have
also
enough time.
1 minute into from 16 to 17
into media see but Isaac Minta de na okay no. Eduku's performance at BBN I watched and I believe say he's looking good. In Swatre. The idea somebody, no.
Yeah. Convoke a match in me. Upia pa. We mean Tane Samates.
But are we looking at how many strikers and a Kotoko pay? That should come from there. Then we look at who comes first. Because you see, an can say me and Kobe to say Albert Acquah. Or ball wings or sometimes or just that or you'll be or forceful. And so the ball wings are or at a defense. But we are looking at strikers saying a Kotoko Epe. A team when you have 3 strikers, I believe is okay. Now you have Kwampuku, you have Albert Acquah. If nobody is leaving, you won't start Isaac Minta unless say we approve BB in the coming months. He is going to, move and then.
Is it to any belief?
It depends on the performance at the training.
Kotoko Kobo has. Kotoko Ebo Gold Stars. Kotoko Bo Medium and Zito. Na against sign.
Isaac Minta.
And it's something to do.
I'm not surprised.
Nana Adrian and sign. Na onhu amuye. But all those technical meetings and penny for here, don't say entirely were pra. But now penny for Bob Prims on ma eduku one start. No more shady.
No, the reason me feel say the reason has to do with
brother me who say Kotoko ne vision. After Sena Kwame Aba na clear say Kwame started from the bench. Na nke eduku e dey e be nya start.
Acquah Lintia na me route.
It's Eduku.
Me de Eduku no. Say Eduku can operate from the wings very well. So if Oba against Gold Stars and American 17 no. Oh, ball now will carry that is a typical wingers play. And there's a wood to me yes there. Then you will convince the coach to say so when you name him home boy. At least you can also, help at the wings. Okay. And it's in a map me route to Manakakra.
And they say media martini. And I'll pay the martini.
Okay.
Transfer window inclusive.
In young closely.
Kotoko strikers no more pen Omunya strikers no. Na penyini baako e make a suggestion.
Okay.
Say Dentina President Cap no. si ebema foreign players na bobidia kiema edukum ene sa players ni bia aye 50-50 ni kiema mo bobidia ne hade na sa asem no bi kan ya na gitafo panyin ba agun de bi has no Kotoko match de enfanya trial NTMC
and no wabo awase no
wase no position yeah absorbed yeah coach no any believe it was amrantie ni
okay
based on your match but abase more than it may be bia
general transfer sometimes it could go either way so kwa mpoku ba e we a farmer no so general transfer there it could go either way but Makasa in fact Ghana Premier League nankasa players are immature enough to travel outside but 6 months acha 1 year no woko and share the past 10 years na me hwa de bi the past 10 years players are eje go kene
almost
a player of the season obi awie ya na otukwan yetukwan akonzo ayekọ he tukwan na yekọ South Africa, North Africa, Rwanda and all that and Ghanaian players entumi nwuram ewo Egyptian teams ni mu o say do
entumi nwura South Africa you say Rwanda na yedu
o say yeba from Ethiopia and so first now player to Kotoko kwa Everton
enti asem na etiawa na me adom ochina meetings na dey ebeba so ochina na Friday na emrantie bi any future will be decided na benifu anya bi ezo manya bi and I'm do a trade with the people. Tieja or Pioneer and Nande is so. Bassibeko, Obeko. And no, I know as I miss Franen to my Bened, I mean Franen to my Bassibeko. MC Assembly,
Bassi, dear, say, what the car say,
what yes,
it is not about the performance.
Performance, kind of Bob and a boy.
Me part
Bassi, no, Bob and a Bassi boy.
Me say, and performance,
performance,
and
performance.
Me say,
line
of the pitch issues. So
MC line in but we line now, but transnational air, Jumana, no wasem.
Okay.
What do you say?
So ye na ye
so be a lie. I know lie.
That be
on your lie be a MC I am Babontin. Only lie be away.
Mba.
Okay.
Mba.
Yes, master. Onye bi. Okay.
Yami adum so minimum zano.
Ya po.